Have you been looking for a home in Marion Oaks that checks every box? Well, I have that for you in today's video. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, a warm welcome to you. I'm WendolyQ, your host and dedicated real estate advisor, bringing you the best deals here in Florida. And if this is something of interest to you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. Today we find ourselves back in Marion Oaks, an area with no HOA, no CDD, and I know that this is one of your favorite areas, an area with continued growth and so much going on. And as you can see, we are going to be seeing this home today that is absolutely beautiful. Look at the curb appeal, look at how inviting this home feels, and I promise you're gonna love it inside. Now this home is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom home, 2,040 square feet, sitting on a 0.44 acre lot. And guys, this might just be a winner. With that being said, let's go ahead and start the tour. This has got to be one of the most beautiful and welcoming homes that I have seen in a long time here in Marion Oaks. You come in, immediately you're gonna have luxury vinyl plank floorings, and it's gonna be throughout the entire home. You have this large, spacious living room. I know often you might not see this in many of the homes, but in this one, the layout is very well distributed. So you do get a large living space, and wait till you see the bedrooms. You're gonna have 9'4" ceilings, and as I said, throughout the entire home, you are going to have the luxury vinyl plank flooring. Now you're gonna have a split concept floor plan where you're gonna have 3 of the bedrooms on one side and then the primary on the other side of the home, which we'll get to. So we're gonna start with the guest rooms. In this case, this is the first bedroom. We are gonna have large windows, you guys. One of my favorite things about this home is that it has natural light all throughout the home. As you can see, 2 windows in this room, very spacious space. I'm gonna see if I can get you guys the dimensions because I don't think I have them for this house, but just in case, I'm gonna try my best. You do get a very spacious closet space here. As you can see, I can't touch either side of the wall. And again, no carpet in the bedrooms. Now in this case, it is an open concept floor plan, so you do kind of have everything together. Right now we're passing through what would be considered a dining area, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna explore this area in a second. First, I want you guys to see the bedrooms. So in this case, we're in the second hallway. I want to show you guys the first room over to this side. This is kind of centered into the home. Again, no carpet in the bedrooms. 9'4" ceilings. It might even be 10. I'm gonna actually find out for you guys. You do get 1 window in this bedroom, and it is facing the side of the home. And in this case, again, we do get those big, large closet spaces. It is your standard rack, but nonetheless, it's still pretty good. All right, now each of the rooms in this house, we're gonna be able to fit a queen size bed. Stepping back out into the hallway, we do have that first bathroom. Keep in mind, it is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. So this is gonna be your first full bathroom. The quartz countertops, your white cabinets for all my white cabinet lovers. Beautiful layout as far as the mirror and the light fixtures go. You are gonna have those tiles that we love all the way to the top with that skylight. And it is your pretty standard size bathroom, and it just gives you an idea of what we're looking at. Now stepping back out into the hallway, to the right, we are going to go into that 3rd bedroom. This one is facing the back of the home. Very similar in size to the first bedroom. Both they're basically flipped in this case. So you have like the windows that you had in the front in this bedroom. Again, a queen size bed and your standard size closet space. Now we're gonna go back and step into the social area. Now, as I said, I wanted to show you guys that dining space. So this is where that dining room table would go. It is a pretty spacious area, so that you can see over to this side, we do have our kitchen with that waterfall island, you guys. I absolutely love waterfall islands. Maybe in my future home, I will have something like that, but I don't have that right now. You do get the pendant lights. You have enough space here to fit about 3, maybe 4 seats. And if you are a fan of the kitchen having that window that's facing the backyard, you do get that in this home. I feel like this kitchen gives you a lot of what most of us are looking for. You do get the sink in the island, the deep sink in the island. You do get the matte black finishes as far as like the faucet goes and the handles. You do get the 42-inch cabinets. And one thing that I love is that you get pantry on each side. So let's say if the primary or the homeowner, the main one, wants to like store all their things here, they got that. And if these 3 rooms want to store their own little snacks over on this side, they can. But you do get kind of like the inserts. And in this home, you do get all of the appliances included. So like the refrigerator, the stove, the dishwasher, all of that already comes included. Now we are gonna step into the other side of the home. As I said, a split concept floor plan, Through this door, we do have that half bathroom, and through this door, we have that 2-car garage. Now, before we get into the primary bedroom, I'm gonna step over to the end of this hallway where we're gonna have a linen closet, which is perfectly located next to your laundry room, you guys. You actually get a big window in your laundry room that's bringing in that natural light. As you can see, there's no, well, I lied, there is a light on, but it's not like if it's doing any difference. You do get the standard rack, no washer and dryer included, but you can go ahead and fit that very comfortably. And then you kind of have your own little area here. Maybe you can do like a spot for your shoes or something. They would have to probably come this way, but that gives you an idea. And then finally stepping into the primary bedroom, you guys, this room for me is a retreat, and I'll show you why in a second. But first, I want to show you the walk-in closet. In this room, you do get two closets, not walk-in. This one will be the walk-in closet, and then stepping over to this side, we do have that standard closet. So you can go ahead and figure out how you want to organize it, but they are both pretty spacious, and you get 4 windows in this bedroom, not bathroom. And you can fit a king size bed either facing this way or maybe coming this way, whatever you would like. But my favorite thing in this room is that you can wake up in the morning, look outside. This backyard is so beautiful, especially if you choose to put a fence around it. You can definitely do that. But the view from here with the beautiful tree that we're gonna see in a minute is absolutely amazing, relaxing. There's so much to it. And finally, stepping into that primary bathroom. Again, we get the quartz countertop with the double sink, undermount vanities, the white cabinets, the same mirror and light fixtures. And in this case, we're gonna have a standing shower with glass doors, frameless glass doors, and the same tiles going all the way to the top. Now with that, let's go ahead and see what you get in your backyard. All right, you guys, not only do we get a beautiful home inside, the outside is welcoming, the inside is comfortable, and look at this covered lanai. So everything that you are looking for in a home is in this home here. You get a very spacious covered porch with a kind of like pre-set up kitchen space. You can put a grill and do whatever you want there. Definitely enough space for you and your family. And then we have this beautiful yard. I want to apologize real fast for the grass. I'm not in control of when they come and don't cut the grass, but you get this beautiful 0.44 acre lot, this backyard. Basically the whole thing is yours. You could put a fence. It doesn't have an HOA or a CDD, and even if it did, typically fencing is not an issue, but you could put a fence here and you can have your own little like private sanctuary. That tree is absolutely beautiful, and that's what I was referring to when I said when you wake up in the morning from your primary bedroom. That is something that you can see. The breeze feels beautiful. Sit out there, read a book, drink some coffee, put a little hammock, whatever the case is. But just know you're absolutely going to love this home and this backyard. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the price. Now we have made it to the end of this video, a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom home, 2,040 square feet, sitting on a 0.44 acre lot in an area with no HOA, no CDD, lots of windows, lots of natural light, very spacious bedrooms. Everything in this home is spacious, just pointed that out, including the kitchen. No carpet throughout the entire home, a beautiful backyard with a nice tree, and it is away from the home, so if you're worried it will fall over, that's not going to happen. It's too far away. But anyways, you do get a beautiful backyard, and all for the price of $349,990. Now, if you choose to buy this home with an FHA loan, your down payment would be about $12,300, and we can get the closing costs covered by the builder. And if you are a veteran and you want to buy this home with 0 down, that is an option for you. So if you are a veteran, make sure to give me a call, because there's a lot of opportunities for you in this market. Now again, no HOA, no CDD, so that's not an added cost that you have to worry about. And if you're relocating from another state, we have so many different ways as far as how to do that. So make sure you schedule that one-on-one consultation with me in the link down below, or give me a call. The best way to reach me is through that consultation link, where we can sit down and we can have that one-on-one and go over everything, so we can go step by step and make this home yours. Now, when you're ready to win in real estate, remember to win with Wendolyq.